Hello all. Today I am going to teach one more lesson from 10th class English, and the lesson name is The Dear Departed Part 1. So in this lesson what we are going to learn, how is the family relationship is going on in some families. So we can learn something about that. So here in the story, The Dear Departed Part 1, there is a person. The person name is Abel Merriweather. He had two daughters. What are their names? Amelia and Elizabeth. They were already married. Amelia married Henry Slater and Elizabeth married Ben Jordan. So here Ben Jordan had a son, he is Jimmy, and Amelia and Henry Slater, they have a daughter, her name is Victoria. Okay, so these are the characters we see in the lesson, The Dear Departed. If we enter into the lesson, one day, now Abel Merriweather was living with Amelia and Slater. After completing of Amelia's breakfast, Amelia entered into her father's bedroom and she would like to wake him up, but he was asleep and she thought that he was died. Immediately she came back and she said to her husband, "Yes, my dear, my father was died. So try to inform to my sister." What is my sister name? Or what is her sister name? Elizabeth. So try to send a telegram to them because they will come. She informed to her husband and she talked to her daughter Victoria. Victoria, now try to change your dress. Try to change black dress. She instructed to her daughter because the daughter said, "Why?" "Because your grandfather was died. And now your father sent a telegram to your uncle and aunt." Do you know what are uncle and aunt here? Elizabeth and Jordan. But here Victoria raised a question. They haven't visited our house since so many years. Will they come, my dear mother? The daughter raised a question. Definitely they will come because they will claim my father's affair. Here affair means here valuable things. Okay, then. So Victoria went outside to change the dress and immediately her husband came. Amelia's husband came. What was his name? Henry Slater. So Henry also said to Amelia, maybe they won't come. While the discussion was going on, Henry Slater raised a question. He is looking for something and he asked a question to his wife. "Where are my slippers?" This time Amelia said to her husband, "I think your old slippers are almost worn out. Why don't you take my father's slippers because these are almost new?" But immediately Slater raised a doubt because the size of this chappal, the size of the slippers are much small. But she gave a solution. If you use such slippers, automatically it will stretch or it will extend. Then she gave a solution to her husband. And while the discussion was going on, immediately her eyes attracted the bureau. Here bureau means here a desk which has some drawers. her eyes attracted the bureau. Yes, I want that. So before my sister and her husband came to my house, we would like to shift that. Otherwise, while you are arranging such things or divided things between me and my sister, you must arrange for me that bureau, she said to her husband. But what he said, because your sister also too brilliant, because if she raised a question, yes, I want that, what do you do? So finally they decided to do one thing. What is that? Before they are going to come, why don't we shift this bureau from this room to our room? Because your sister had to visit our house since so many years, since my father bought this. So shall we shift this bureau? They wanted to do that. And immediately they inform to, or they instruct to their daughter, yes, do one thing, Victoria, just go there, go to the main entrance and close the door. When you close the door, we are going to shift the bureau from your grandfather's room to our room. But this time Victoria raised a doubt. Are you going to steal this? No, we are not going to do like that, because now whatever you see in your grandpa's room, now everything is ours, just do it. They said to their daughter. So immediately the daughter went there and she closed the door. While they are shifting the bureau and they shifted, after some time someone knocked the door and Victoria opened the door and she receives Elizabeth and her husband Jordan. So naturally, Ben Jordan is a jolly man, and every time you see some smile on his face. But this time, Ben is trying to change his facial expressions. Immediately, Victoria called her mother and father, and both met. So Jordan and Slater take handshake, and even two sisters also. Then they kissed their cheek, and they are trying to cry. And in the same time, what Elizabeth said, no need to cry, because now our father was 72 years old and today he was died. So now what do we do? We are going to take whatever he had, whether it is furniture, whether it is money, whether it is jewelry. We should make a list of things and we can divide the things between you and us. But shall we see our father first, or shall we have tea first? But both decided to take tea first. Then after, they are going to make a list of things. Then, what is in his room? Do you see any jewelry? Do you see any gold watch? Do you see any valuable in his house? They are talking about this issue. But this time, Elizabeth said to her sister, what she said, while you are dividing things, that gold watch, when our father was alive, he promised to give the gold watch to my son Jimmy, because He fond of Jimmy very much. But when Amelia raised a doubt, and in the same time, what they said, in the morning our father went outside. I thought he would like to pay the premium, insurance premium. He would like to pay, I think. And at the same time, what Ben Jordan, what he said, yes, really, he was a nice person, because now he was died, because automatically what is happening? They are going to get the insurance amount. That's why what they said, yes, really, he is a good person. When Victoria said to their parents, no mommy, no daddy, no, the grandfather went outside not to pay the premium money. Actually, he went outside to meet his friend. Do you know what was his name? His name is Mr. Tattersall, who is living down in the street. So when they know this information by Victoria, immediately they know that he did not pay the premium money. I think, was it due? They had one more doubt, and immediately they used such a rubbish words. What they say? The drunken old beggar. They use such words. Then after that, we need to open the desks. So Victoria, they called Victoria. Yes, my dear daughter Victoria, please come and go to your grandfather's room. There you see the bunch of keys which is on the dressing table. So what do? Then you can take it back. You can bring it back. But this time Victoria, she is not going to enter into grandfather's room, because the reason is he was already died there. So she was not willing to go there. But what Victoria's mother said to her, no one is there to hold you, so just to go there. So Victoria reluctantly walking towards to the room. There, when Victoria enters into Abel Merriweather's room, immediately Abel Merriweather gets up. When she sees, immediately she ran back towards to their parent. And what she said? Mummy, mummy, grandpa is getting up. Don't talk silly, already he was died. How would he get up? No, mommy, no. Grandpa's getting up. How crazy you are, how silly you are. Don't talk like that. While they are talking to their daughter Victoria, immediately Abel Merriweather was walking down towards to Amelia and Elizabeth. So immediately they thought that, was he their father or a ghost? They had a doubt in their mind. So with this successfully we completed the lesson, the Dear Departed Part 1. Again we will meet in Part 2. Thank you all.